Laser hair removal has become a very popular procedure that we do at TheNewYou. Every one of us, especially, a lot of young women come for hair removal procedures. Now, laser hair removal can be done in anyone who desires to have a permanent reduction in hair. So normally, a lot of women undergo different non-laser procedures like waxing or depilator and shaving. So these generally create a lot of issues in a female skin, especially ingrowths of hair, and also it gives rise to a lot of eruptions in the skin. Now, it is probably for this reason that laser hair removal is become very popular, because it not only decreases the hair growth, but it also makes the smooth skin. It also makes the skin very smooth. Now, laser hair removal is done by a sophisticated machine, which is basically a diode laser machine, and this is basically a machine which has been made by the world's #1, that is ALMA. So what it basically does is it affects not only the shaft of the hair follicle but also the root. And because the root is what regenerates, it has to be done periodically. So, the melanin content, which gives, the darkness to the hair, is a pigment which is required for the laser to be effective. So generally, hair removal is very effective when you have dark or, black hair, and it might be very, very less effective if you have, gray hair. So generally, hair removal is done only in darker hair individuals. Now, depending upon wherever there is hair in the body, it can be removed with a laser. And it is done in not one but multiple sittings. On an average individual, about 6 to 8 sittings are required to get a permanent hair reduction. Now, saying that it is a permanent hair removal would probably be a misnomer, because it actually decreases the hair growth to almost 98% at the end of the 6 to 8 sessions. Subsequently, after you finish the entire hair removal sessions, there may be top-ups that require, you might get, 1 or 2 hair follicles here and there, for which you might have to come back to the clinic for a top-up. So on an average, basically depending upon the common areas that we do, we can even do just the face, or certain people go for only the underarms and the bikini areas, and a majority now prefer to do a total body hair removal, so that it prevents them, or it actually helps them not requiring to go for either waxing or razoring of the hair. Now, this technology that we use here at TheNewYou is basically a diode laser, and we use SHR. SHR is a relatively newer technology which is called super hair removal, SHR. And basically, fundamentally, it is a painless technique. Now, there are so many lasers in the market. You can get a laser as cheap as about 15 lakhs versus our laser, which is as costly as, say, 1 crore. So depending upon the technology that is used, and you get the results. So you might be wondering as to why, relatively in standard clinics who use ALMA, the cost is a little on the higher side, but then the reason is it gives you the best results. Now, there's no point in doing, just a laser just for the sake of doing it. The end goal should be a good 95 to 98% reduction in hair, and that can be achieved by ALMA diode technologies.